Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakorash. I want to send double honor to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and safety is to the hopeful elect Akim out there doing this work and presenting a body as living sacrifice. And much love as well to the scattered elect that are among the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but are the seed, stock, and bloodline of the Israelites. Much love as well to the few sincere women that subscribe to the true doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is the brother you call Lamath with the Great Millstone Camp, the branch out here in Omaha, Nebraska, coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, to feed and to edify the lost sheep of the nation of Israel through the Holy Spirit, Rachakorash. Now I want to get into this verse in the book of Baruch, the 4th chapter, in the 24th verse. You know, me and a couple other brothers were doing some studying through this chapter earlier. And we came across this, and I didn't mention it to the brothers, because I ended up going back and reading it again. Like, dang, I think I want to do a lesson on this, man. Because really this chapter, it really just goes into how the nation of Israel, and so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans, how by disobeying Yahweh Shema Shai, we was cast out from our land. We was made to serve these heathen nations, starting with Esau, Edom. Okay, pretty much, essentially, we were put into captivity. We were downtrodden. All right, we were put in a place of tribulation. But then it goes into how Yahweh Shema Shai, being the one who put us in this captivity, is going to make this salvation known in the midst of these heathen nations that had a hand on us, man. All right, so I really want to get into that. Get a few precepts to help edify on the point, and then let that be the lesson. All right, so I'm going to start off with this in Baruch 4:24. And it says, like as now, the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, right? Which the neighbors of Zion are these heathen nations. You got your Edomites, you got your Moabites, you got your Ammonites, your Hamites, all right, your Japhites. You got all these individuals that are non-Israelites by the seed. They have seen our captivity. It says, so shall they see shortly your salvation from Yahweh, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. Right, so there's going to be a complete turnaround, man, because as the book of, I believe it's Zechariah, says that our tribulation is finished. Okay, all those that have let's just get it, man. He says, I shall undo all those. Right, and then, let's see, I think it's Zechariah. No, Salakia is Zephaniah. Excuse me. So this is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 19. Right? It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. Right? As the nation of Israel, we were driven out of our land because of our transgression, the worshiping of idols, doing as we wanted to do, being a rebellious nation in general. As it says in Baruch 4 and 6, it says we were given unto the heathen, not for our destruction, but because we let me read that. Baruch 4 and 6, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. Okay. So this is part of us being driven out. The worshiping of the idols that we was getting into, and yeah, hell yeah, that was displeasing to the Most High, man. The Most High said He is a jealous power. So the minute that we went off and started doing other stuff, doing what we wanted to do, you best believe judgment came down, man. All right, and these heathens, they rejoiced, and to this day they're rejoicing, man. Because they got everybody in captivity, starting with the nation of Israel. All right? So it says that, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. And right now, the nation of Israel, we ain't got no fame nowhere. All right? We ain't got no praise nowhere. the true Israelites, okay, we don't have no praise in none of these lands. We're under the curses, which the curses says that we are a reproach and a desolation and a byword. You know, those are not words of fame and praise. Those are the derogatory terms, man. So this is talking about the time where Yahweh Shem Shai is going to get rid of these heathen nations that had their hand to play in our captivities, man. And it says, at that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gathered you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord Yahweh. And that's going to happen, man. All right, and that's, hey, right now we're in the period of long suffering, the period of chastisement. Right, we're not in a exalted position right now. We're not in a gracious position right now, as you know, in the eyes of the people. Right now, we're looked at looked at as terrorists. We're looked at as rapists. We're looked at as everything jacked up that you could think about. We're not looked at as the people of the Most High. Okay? So now let's get back into this Baruch, and I want to get a couple more precepts. Right? Baruch chapter 4 and verse 24 says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which our salvation is going to be coming via through Yahweh Shai. All right, which says Yahweh Shai is salvation. It says that he shall save Israel from their sins. All right, he also will be the one that will tread Esau, Edom, in what is that, Isaiah the 63rd chapter, where it says, who is this that coming from Basra, but dyed garments in blood, man? For the nation of Israel, Yahweh Shai is going to get down on these nations, man. All right, and how is he going to do that? Be it through the holy chariots. Now, I want to get that in the Book of Wisdom of Solomon. Excuse me, Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. Okay? This is Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 1. It says this: then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. And that righteous man in this day and age is talking about the elect. Now, Israel was created a holy and upright people, a righteous people, but we sought out many inventions. And to this day, you have 2/3 of Israel that are not righteous, which hence why they're the 2/3. These are the individuals that blatantly disobey Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, they still celebrating these pagan holidays. They still committing adultery. They still eating swine's flesh. You know, nowadays you got Jake eating alligator backs, right? Deep fried pig snout, man. Right? You know, and doing it with pride. So those are not the righteous. The righteous are the elect, man. And the righteous are only ones that are standing in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. So the elect is standing up boldly right now. You know, and we had examples through former prophets, you know, through Apostle Paul was a perfect example, man. Apostle Paul, Apostle Peter, you know, where it says that they were speaking in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai in boldness. Because Yahweh Shem Shai is the deliverer. No man on this earth can deliver us. What is that, Acts 4 and 12? There's none other name under heaven whereby we must be saved. That name is Yahweh Shai. Yah meaning he, was Shai, Yahweh Shai, I say not was Shai, Yahweh Shai meaning to deliver. That is our deliverer, man. So this is why we stand in great boldness, because we know who's ultimately who has the say so of how things are going to end for us. All right. It says when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Right, which is talking about the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right, and as the book of Psalms calls them the clouds, the Most High maketh the clouds his chariot. Also in the book of Psalms it says within those chariots are thousands of angels. All right? Which are Israelites, dark-skinned men that are going to come down with Yahweh Shai and Michael the Archangel and get the elect up out of here, man. But it's a strange thing because what Esau Edom quotes them as UFOs, unidentified flying objects. These are actually identified objects, and we identified them through the Holy Scriptures. Okay? It says, read verse 3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision in a proverb of reproach. Right now. All right? You know, let's get this word derision for edification's sake. All right? But it's, you know, it's a derogatory term towards the nation of Israel. So let's get this word derision. When you get into this word derision, it says ridicule, mockery, subjection to ridicule or mockery, right? And that's exactly the nation of Israel right now. A laughing to scorn, a mockery, a ridicule. So we're not, you know, when we call ourselves the Israelites or the real Jews of the earth, you know, they don't take that seriously. They mock. They make a joke of it. How are we the true children of Israel? The true children of Israel are in the land. You know, so that we don't get any credit for being who we say we are. Though there's a paramount of evidence that proves who we are. All right, so right now, like going back into that Zephaniah. That's part of us not having the praise in any of these lands where we're driven to. Okay, that time is gonna come. But let's continue this. I want to get that word derision for edification. It says let's see. Yeah, this is he whom we sometimes had in derision in a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Right? You see us out on the highways and the hedges, you know, with our garments on, with our holy garments on, you know, with cameras and things set up, calling on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and you look at us funny. You say, oh, they wasting their time. Hey, but we you know, starting with our elders and apostles, starting with elder apostle Tahar and down, who's been doing this work, for 40-something plus years. Hey, that's a great deal of faith that's being shown that something's coming, man. Someone is coming for us. So you can look at us like fools, and they looked at Noah the same way. When Noah was out there for 100+ years, telling Israel, telling the people, hey, the Most High is going to bring a flood upon the earth. And what did they do? They mocked him. They made fun of him. Man, ain't nobody never seen no rain. What you talking about? So he was, you know, but he was doing that for 100 years, 100+ years. And what happened? You know, after he built that ark, that flood hit, and only 8 people were saved. Noah, his 3 sons, and their 3 wives. Okay? So this is the same faith that we had, that Yahweh Shem Al Shai is going to come. And guess what? You're going to be looked at stupid now. You're going to be a derision. You're going to be a mockery. You're going to be a parable of the earth. All right? It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints? Okay? Let's go back to this Baruch 4 and 24. It says, I'm going to start from the second part of it. It says, so shall they see shortly your salvation from the Most High our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and the brightness of the everlasting, which is talking about those chariots. And this what proves it here. You know, this is a beautiful precept that one of the brothers brought out, man, and I'm going to use it. All right. This is the book of Ezekiel. Let's get to it. Ezekiel chapter 1. Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, and I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof as the color of amber out of the midst of the fire, right? Mention that great cloud, right? And that great cloud, as mentioned in the book of Psalms, let's just get it. I know I quoted it, right? But let's just get it. He maketh the clouds his chariot. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. You know, so this is how our salvation is going to come, as the angel spoke to the men in Acts, the first chapter, where he said, "Why stand ye up, gazing up into the heavens? This same Yahushua that you seen go into heaven shall and likewise return the same fashion." All right, who was that? The prophet Elijah was taken up in a cloud. All right, which that cloud was what? A chariot, man. He was beamed up into the chariot. Okay, so you know this is what the nations are going to see. Like as your neighbors have seen you in captivity, so shall they see your salvation, man. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to name this lesson. Like as thy neighbors have seen your captivity, so shall they see your salvation. And right now we're in a time of suffering, so this is why these nations don't look at us like a holy people. They think that we have been, think that we're a forgotten people. All right, real quick, the book of Psalms. The Psalms, man. These are the songs. Psalms are just songs. There's a lot of beautiful music in here, right? What is it? Psalms, the 10th chapter. Psalms chapter 10 and verse 13. It says, "Wherefore doth the wicked contemn the Most High? He hath said in his heart, Thou wilt not require it. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite to requite it with thine hand. The poor committed himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless." And right now, our people we are widows. Okay, we are the fatherless. All right, we are the what else is it called? It's called the poor. So we need a helper, man. But you know, I just wanted to get that, showing how Esau Edom, he think that ain't the Most High ain't worried about y'all. You know, look at our condition as a nation of people. Anytime you know you got a nigga that go out and shoot something up, they look at all of us like that. The same thing with these these TRS attacks, man. You know, when you got Jake that's wearing fringes or looking at a GMS video before they go and shoot some stuff up. Oh, that's what they are. That's what they about. That's all the Israelites. We got it. So they're just doing that to try to find a reason to get us up off the corner. You know, they looking at all of us like that. But the Most High is going to clear this thing up. And he's going to wipe all these individuals out. And I'm talking about these heathen nations. All right? And you 2/3 niggas that's taking their side. Y'all going to go down right with them. Okay? But yeah, that's pretty much, that's the lesson, man. It says, like as thou neighbors, now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from the Most High. You're going to see it, man. And you're going to be in terrible fear when you see it. All right? So, you know, hey, with that being said, I'm drop it off there. And I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace, love, and safety is to the elect. Shalom.